How can I engage my audience? This is the question that I'm answering today, day 2 of 30 days of Q&A, in which I'm answering your questions on presentation skills to help you get one step closer to giving compelling, engaging, and organized presentations. I'm Helen Iwata, author of 英語の仕事術, TEDx speaker, and business communication skills coach based in Tokyo. I'm here to help you communicate with clarity and confidence in global business. 特に日本人のビジネスパーソンをサポートしています。So our question today is, how can I engage my audience? And there are many, many ways that you can do this. In this series, at least at the beginning of this series, I'm going to focus on 2 ways, one today and one tomorrow. So the first one is gestures. When we use gestures, there's some change going on in what the audience sees. As human beings, we pay a lot of attention to what we see, and we especially pay attention when something is changing or when something is moving. So that's why it's much more engaging when you see a presenter who is using some gestures rather than one who is not using gestures. And by the way, the amount of gestures you use really depends on the size of your audience and the type of audience that you have. But let me first give you a couple of examples of types of gestures that you can use. The first kind is gestures that support what you are saying. So if you are talking about something being big or small or high or low, or you can talk about what's on this side and what's on this side. Use gestures to support what you're saying. And if this is new to you, maybe just stand in front of a mirror and test some things out, or use your smartphone and video yourself to see what it looks like. And the second way to use gestures is one that I'm sure you've been seeing me doing, is to use, when you have numbers, to use your fingers to say how many those numbers are. It's a very simple technique, and it helps to add that bit of engagement and to make it very clear to your audience where you are in your structure, your simple structure, which I spoke about in the first video. It also helps you to remember what your main points are as well. So, if you want to engage your audience, a very simple way to do that is to use gestures, ones that support what you're saying, and those number gestures. If you found this video useful, please let me know by clicking like, and then come back tomorrow where we'll be talking about another way to engage your audience. Happy presenting.